Peace, family. Listen up. I want to talk to y'all about this, man. I'm going to talk about a couple different subjects in this video. One, the daily activities, and two, sales. Listen, in life, man, if you ever been in the sales industry, you know that they tell you it's 100 no's before you get a yes, and that's a lot of no's. And I've been in the sales industry multiple times, and I'm still in the sales industry now. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody that I pitch to not go buy my book, everybody that I pitch to not go buy into the course, but I can't let they no's stop me, because I know that each no I hear, I'm getting closer to a yes. I'm getting closer to a yes. So you got to have, like, when you out here doing things like this, you got to have a boldness, you got to have confidence, and all that boldness and confidence is really in yourself and in your abilities to know that whatever you pitching is valuable enough to either change somebody's life or bring them some type of satisfaction. You understand what I'm saying, family? So listen to me. I wrote this down, and I said this: one of the hardest sales you will ever make is selling yourself short. I'm gonna repeat that and put that in the comment section below for me. And while you at it, like this video. One of the hardest sales you will ever make is selling yourself short, man. Listen, don't sell yourself short. Don't undervalue, don't underappreciate yourself, and don't allow nobody else to do it, right? Just because you hear a lot of no's, that don't mean that you don't have a good product or a good service. It just means that maybe that person wasn't ready to receive it yet. Maybe that person not in the lines of what you trying to sell, and it's okay. Listen, it's billions of people in this world, and it's somebody out here that we never heard of that's doing it really big out here in this world. You understand what I'm saying? So you could be one of those people that vast majority of the people never heard of, probably never will hear of you, but you still doing it big. You still living in your calling, in your purpose. You still helping out mankind. You still, listen to me. It's simple, but it's not simple. It's all a formula: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, all the steps you take to get to what? The answer to the equation. And a lot of times in the math equations, stuff like that, they just throw all kind of stuff in there to throw you off. And really all you had to do was 2 or 3 little simple steps to arrive at the answer. And that's kind of how our life is, man. It's like going through life in the daily activities, right? We all see situations, and we all see people that we see their job or we see what they do, and we say, oh, that don't look bad. That look easy. Or take an example of you got a job and you complaining to the people or the higher ups that, you know, the responsibility on you is heavy and you got a lot going on and you could use some help here, and it could be some tweaks and some adjustments here, and they might come through and walk through for 5 or 10 minutes and say, oh, it's not that bad. That's nothing. You can do it. But they don't know that you got to do some of these things day after day after day after day before you really start to realize what's going on, before you really start to realize how complex this situation is, or this job is, or this situation is. You understand what I'm saying? And the same thing could be for relationships. On the outside looking in, it can look like they got the picture perfect relationship, picture perfect family, and all that. But if you ever got to dive behind closed doors, sometime you will understand and you will realize that a broken home isn't only a 1-parent home, people. Sometimes broken homes be 2-parent homes, people. You understand what I'm saying? Just because 2 parents in the home don't mean everything copacetic. It do mean you get to see mom and dad every day, and that's a plus. But it's no good seeing mom and dad argue every day. It's no good seeing pop sleeping on the couch every day, or somebody all strung out on the floor drunk and all that inebriated every single day, and you seeing them, you know, devolve into their vices every single day, and you inheriting this. So a lot of things for me, man, I understand a lot of things be DNA and genetics, but a lot of things is learned behaviors, man. A lot of things you grow up and you do because you seen somebody else previously do it before you, and sometimes we misunderstood dysfunction and for normal. You understand what I'm saying? Because we don't know no difference. It's all we seen going on for day to day for years, so we think it's okay. And at some point in time, nobody chose to break the generational curse. But I'm here to tell you, when you out here breaking generational curses and you out here going after different things to do, just know that you gonna be tried, you gonna be tested, you gonna have to overcome a lot because you breaking some generational curses, man. And that devil see that. That devil see where you been, and that devil can also see where you going. He already know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? But God and Christ is ultimately in control, man. So when you out here and you living in your day-to-day activities, you in your day-to-day grinds, listen, sometimes when you get older and mature, you gonna realize you have to break some things that was done in your past. You gonna have to go the unconventional route, and some of the things that you thought was right, really they probably ain't suitable for you and your family right now. So you got to start breaking some of them generational curses, man, and realize that everything ain't what it seemed to be on the surface. Everything ain't what it seemed to look like on the surface, man. So some things can be really broken that really look fixed on the outside. So sometimes you just got to go a little bit deeper into your thought process and through your mind process and realize that your life is your life. Your journey is your journey. You can never walk the path that I walk. I can never walk the path that you walk, but we can help each other out. You understand what I'm saying? And all this tie back into what, y'all? Y'all understand where I'm going with this? Purpose. This all ties back into your purpose. Your day-to-day activities. When you find your purpose, your day-to-day activities is gonna look like how your day-to-day activities is gonna look. For me, it's coming dropping these videos. I may have a little one-on-one consultation. I may be able to help talk somebody out of the situation. But at the end of the day, who am I to come into you and who am I to come into your life and tell you what you going through is not the worst in the world? And I had to realize that sometime in the situation that some things is better left unsaid. Sometimes the best thing to do is pray for people and not give your advice to people, because at the end of the day, I'm not walking their path, you know what I'm saying? But I only want to help. But sometimes the best thing I could do is pray for people in the background and understand that hope, and only hope that I can see God and Christ move into their lives, man. But your day-to-day activities is gonna look different from day to day, even when you find your purpose, you know what I'm saying? But listen, one of the hardest sales you will ever make, y'all, is selling yourself short. So don't sell yourself short. Don't sell your potential short. Don't sell everything you want out of life short. Whatever your desires is, work toward them day after day after day after day. And even when it get hard, even when you fall, even when you make a mistake, get back up and keep working on them things day after day after day, because you can't rush time, man. But I can almost assure you, if you stay the course, if you stay the path, you gonna see some of your desires come to life, man. And be sure to be thankful for when they do, y'all. But the day-to-day activities, be slow to judge, and don't sell yourself short. But till I come back on the next one, y'all, peace, success, and prosperity.